Boeing has agreed to plead guilty to one count of conspiracy to defraud the United States for its role in two fatal 737 MAX crashes. The Justice Department says Boeing will pay up to $487 million in fines, a fraction of what victims' families wanted. The agreement also includes 3 years of oversight by an independent monitor. While the DOJ considers this a significant resolution, families of victims are outraged by the deal, calling it a sweetheart deal and a miscarriage of justice. They are seeking a public trial. China is gearing up to join the ranks of nations actively testing planetary defense strategies. They plan to launch a spacecraft by 2030 to impact a nearby asteroid, demonstrating their commitment to protecting Earth from potential asteroid collisions. This mission, similar to NASA's successful DART mission, will target a 30-meter asteroid. The spacecraft, consisting of an observer and an impactor, will first analyze the asteroid before the impactor strikes. This initiative highlights the global effort to develop effective planetary defense strategies, even amid tensions between nations. While no known asteroids pose an immediate threat, both China and NASA are investing in early detection and mitigation technologies, showcasing a shared goal of protecting our planet. A dangerous heat wave continues to grip the western United States, setting new temperature records and claiming the life of a motorcyclist in Death Valley. The extreme heat, which is expected to continue throughout the week, has also prompted heat advisories across large parts of the East Coast and the South. Experts warn of the dangers of heat illness and urge people to stay hydrated, avoid prolonged exposure to the sun, and check on vulnerable individuals. This heat wave comes as June saw record-breaking global temperatures, marking the 13th consecutive month of unprecedented warmth. Lewis Hamilton secured a triumphant victory at the British Grand Prix, ending a 945-day winless streak and delighting home fans at Silverstone. This victory marks Hamilton's 104th win in Formula One, solidifying his place as one of the sport's legends. Despite a late charge from Max Verstappen, Hamilton held on to claim the victory, adding another record to his already impressive collection. With this win, Hamilton also surpasses his previous record of 7 F1 titles. As he prepares to join Ferrari next year, this win serves as a fitting farewell to his time with Mercedes. Japan's Foreign Minister Yoko Kamikawa, during a visit to Cambodia, announced a joint project with the country to share knowledge and technology on landmine removal. This collaboration aims to aid countries around the world, including Ukraine, which is facing a significant landmine crisis due to the ongoing Russian invasion. Cambodia, with its extensive experience in demining following its own civil war, will train Ukrainian personnel and provide demining equipment. This joint initiative highlights the growing international commitment to supporting Ukraine's humanitarian needs and underscores the importance of global cooperation in addressing the devastating impact of landmines. Kim Yo-jong, the powerful sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, has issued a stern warning to South Korea, calling its recent frontline live-fire drills suicidal hysteria. She threatened unspecified military action if further provoked. This comes after South Korea resumed exercises near its border with North Korea, following the suspension of a 2018 agreement aimed at easing tensions. Kim Yo-jong accused South Korea's government of escalating tensions for political gain and claimed the drills are a security threat. She warned that North Korea's armed forces will respond if their sovereignty is violated. South Korea's Unification Ministry dismissed Kim Yo-jong's statement as an attempt to sow division and called for North Korea to address its own human rights concerns and international isolation. A devastating landslide triggered by torrential rains struck an unauthorized gold mining operation on Sulawesi Island, Indonesia, killing at least 12 people and leaving dozens missing. The landslide occurred on Sunday, burying makeshift camps of miners who were searching for gold. Rescue efforts are hampered by heavy rains and blocked roads. The disaster highlights the dangers of informal mining operations in Indonesia, where many work in hazardous conditions with high risks of injury or death. The Mandan, Hidatsa and Arikara Nation, MHA Nation in North Dakota, is building a massive greenhouse complex, aiming to become one of the country's largest producers of fresh produce. This project will help the tribe reclaim its agricultural heritage, lost when the Garrison Dam flooded their fertile lands in the 1950s. The greenhouse will not only provide food for the MHA Nation and other tribes, but also contribute to food banks and potentially exports. The tribe plans to utilize natural gas from the Bakken oil field for heating and fertilizer production, highlighting a sustainable approach to agriculture. This project is a significant step towards food sovereignty for the MHA Nation and reflects a growing trend among tribes to invest in food systems, ensuring self-reliance and community well-being. Amidst the ongoing conflict in Gaza, protests erupted across Israel on Sunday, marking 9 months since the war began. Demonstrators called for Prime Minister Netanyahu to step down and urged a ceasefire to secure the release of hostages held by Hamas. The protests come as efforts to broker a truce gain momentum following Hamas's dropping of a key demand. However, a deal remains elusive, with Netanyahu vowing to continue fighting until Hamas's military and governing capabilities are destroyed. Meanwhile, the war continues to devastate Gaza with fresh airstrikes and new evacuation orders. The conflict has claimed thousands of lives and displaced millions. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico made his first public appearance since being seriously wounded in an assassination attempt. He spoke at an event celebrating the anniversary of Saints Cyril and Methodius's arrival in Slovakia, attacking liberal ideologies and praising Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban. Fico has been recovering at home from multiple wounds he sustained in the May 15 attack. The suspect, identified as JC, was arrested and faces terror charges. Fico's return to public life comes as he continues to face criticism for his pro-Russia stance and his opposition to EU sanctions against Russia. South Korea's government has made a significant concession in its long-running medical dispute. They've abandoned their plan to suspend the licenses of striking junior doctors, hoping to encourage them to return to work and resolve the months-long impasse. The decision comes after a Seoul court ruled in favor of the government's plan to increase medical school admissions, a move opposed by the doctors. The government will now offer special measures to help returning doctors catch up on their training. This move could lead to accusations of unfairness, as the government previously threatened to take action against strikers. It remains to be seen if this will be enough to convince the thousands of striking doctors to return to their hospitals.